by with Walt and Teddy on Haps TV, but that don't make sense. But good morning, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the Walt and Teddy show from the fabulous oldest operational lighthouse in the world, guys. Well, they claim it to be the oldest lighthouse. I've read up, and apparently it's the second oldest because you've got a lighthouse out in Spain, and apparently that is the oldest one. But we are here, we are down on the coast. It's pretty rough, as you can see. I've got to keep this little man next to me, and I've got the lighthouse behind me, guys. Who wants to see the lighthouse? I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here, but my God, this sea is rocking it today, guys. This sea is certainly rocking it. Oh my God, look at the swell. Look at them waves hitting the rocks. And my God, when we get round this side, guys, it is just as rough. But I'll wait for a couple of people to come in first before I start rabbiting on, guys. Just let you listen to them beautiful sound of the sea, the waves hitting the rock and the spray coming up. And I'll give you a little peep, guys. Bear with me a second. Bear with me a second. We are there, just for proof. I know my title says the oldest operational. Well, there you go. There's my lighthouse of the day, guys. And I'll tell you a little bit more when we get a few people in anyway. So how's everybody doing? I was a little bit devious about actually leaving today because I live about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 25 minutes. I woke up early. I actually woke up at 4 o'clock this morning. I thought, shall we head down to see a sunrise down here? But it was hammering down, absolutely hammering down, guys. And I thought, this is not looking good for today. So I left it for a little bit. I got up like 6:30 and then started to head off. And I left at 6:30, around about 7 o'clock. Chad, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. So we left about just before 7 o'clock, I think it was 6:45. It takes about an hour and 25 minutes to actually get down here, but oh my God, I'm glad I did now. The weather is actually cleared up. The sun is trying to come through. Good morning, Chad. How are you, my friend? High five to you, Chad. High five. We did make it. I did promise everybody I would take you to the oldest operational lighthouse in the world, they claim. This is actually the second. Well, Wikipedia says it's the oldest, then other sources show it's actually the second oldest lighthouse. Apparently there's one out in Spain. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a glimpse here at the back. This is actually 800 years old, guys. I'll tell you a little bit more about the history as soon as I get a few more people in, like, so I don't want to repeat myself a couple of times. So we'll step back a little bit just to show you the cliffs and everything over the side. I'm pretty close to the car as we are, and what I was going to say, I've left my backpack. All I bought is my phone and the tripod and everything. I've left my camera, my tripods, and all my gear is actually in the car. Now, it is pretty safe. There's a lot of camper vans around as well. This is probably an ideal spot for people to actually visit now. Our travel restrictions is over. But oh my God, look at some of the cliffs and everything down here. It's just so beautiful. Can you give me a picture check there as well, Chad? Are we okay on the picture? I seem to have good connection, so hopefully this carries on through the morning, through the day. Love light. I know. That's why I'm going to stand back a little bit, Chad, because I was a little bit too close there. Now you can see it's actually, you cannot get entrance into there at the moment. I think it opens around about 10 o'clock, like. But we can have a walk around later on today. I'll do another broadcast where we can actually walk around the grounds. But the entrance is basically just over here, over the other side. You can see the tops of all the camper vans, which are actually showing as well. There's a lot of camper vans around, like, and this is looking over then. Over this channel here is over towards Waterford. But this is part of the actual lighthouse here. It's a fabulous lighthouse, like I say, dating back 800 years, guys. And it is operational. You can, I don't know whether you can make out in the top. You can probably just see the actual dome at the top. It is actually still turning. There you go. Picture looks okay. Thanks, Chad. Appreciate that, my friend. So we'll have a little walk back here just so you can get a better view of the actual lighthouse. Then we'll go around the other side because the sea bashing up against the rocks this morning is absolutely incredible. I just want Teddy to have a little run so he settles down. He's just been in the car for... I've just noticed there's no lighthouse emoji. That's not on. Oh, no, Chad, that's not on. That's not on. We need a lighthouse emoji. But I just want Teddy. I'll have a little walk down here just to let Teddy stretch his legs. So like I say, he's been in the car for the past, what, about an hour and a half, like. So, and then we can go back and we can have a little chat, and I can have a little sit down by the actual lighthouse. But just to actually show you in the background now, you're getting a better view. But yeah, it's just absolutely, I just love it down here. Now we've got two ways we can actually go, and I'm thinking of doing the both ways today. So basically we can follow the sea coast, we can follow the coast along this way. This direction here, we end up at the old, the most haunted lighthouse, haunted building in Ireland. It's a place called Loftus Hall. So we can head that one, or we can head along this way as well, which takes us on. That's like a postcard. That's brilliant. I'm glad the picture is actually okay as well. But we can head this way. So I might do the two today. We're out for the day, guys. As long as I'm back for like 5 o'clock, I want to see the FA Cup final because my team is actually playing the FA Cup final against my lads' team. I was born and bred in Leicester, so Leicester are actually in that this evening, but my lads are Chelsea fans, so it's going to be interesting to this evening. But wow, look at the waves like bashing against the side here. Like, I've got to, now this is the best, bear in mind, this is the first time really, I know my work and everything takes me to the beach a couple of times for Teddy, and he's been a little bit unsure of the sea, like, so I don't know how his reactions are at all. Good morning. So I don't know how he's going to react. So I don't want to get him to Chelsea in many finals. Yeah, exactly, Chad. And I can't see the way Leicester play. I mean, Leicester played okay against Man United's third team, but I can't see them beating Chelsea. Chelsea are playing very, very well. But saying that, obviously they lost against Arsenal the other day, which was a big shock as well. My lad was a bit disappointed on that as well. But who knows? Leicester seem to play well against the better clubs, but look at that. God, look at them waves, guys. It's just beautiful. This is what I like most about heading down to the coast. When you get days like this, it is slightly rough. It's very rough, actually, as you can see. But you've got them waves. You come on a calm day when there's no wind, when it's, I don't know, too nice, like, then the sea's so calm and you don't get the effects like this. This is going to make some great pictures today. And like I say, my camera and everything, wow, look at that, just burst up there. I just need to check on, oh, he's right behind me. Don't you get too close, mister Teddy, because I don't know what he's going to be like, because this is quite, in places, walking along the actual coastal road here, the coastal paths and everything like that. There's lots of these blowholes, there's lots of these cliffs and everything like that, which a good chance of dropping down there. So hopefully he's got his common sense head on this morning. But yeah, it's going to be hopefully a fabulous day. Now we've got some very, very heavy rain coming in this afternoon, so we'll play it by ear anyway. It's good at the moment, but I might change my clothing at the minute. I might put my waterproof coat on just in case we do get caught out. So the plan is maybe I'm gonna see after this broadcast. Maybe we'll walk towards Loftus Hall first, and then we possibly, if we can cut across somehow, and then end up at the fishing village, which I was hoping to. Which if we carry along the coastal road this way, if we can do a big loop, that'd be great. That'd be great. But yeah, I scheduled this, but it's weird when you actually schedule a broadcast, because I scheduled it for it says basically what time was I broadcasting, where I was located and everything like that, and I put 8:30 as the start time. I put in scheduled in Ireland, in basically Wexford and all this, and I don't know what time that's scheduled. It's when it come out on the schedule, it says 8:30 IST time. So I don't know whether people are actually going to get to see this. Well, hopefully they will on the replay now. Dimitri, my friend, how are you doing? Good morning to you from a very, very rough east coast of Ireland. We're down right on what's known as Hook Head. It's the Hook Peninsula here, a very, very peninsula which heads out. This is the actual lighthouse dating back to 800 years. The oldest operational lighthouse in the world, guys. And what a sight it is as well. It's just so beautiful. But this is what I love most. I love lighthouses. I love looking at lighthouses and everything like that. But I could sit for hours just looking at this. I just fascinated with the sea. And wait till it hits the rocks here. Watch the sea spray coming up. Wait till that big wave hits the rock, because the sea spray's been coming over the top. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's actually rough around the other side, guys. But there's a few camper vans. Like I say, there's a few camper, but you can see a few in the distance there. Our travel restrictions are lifted up now, so places are starting to get a lot busier. Now, it is only 8:39 here. The lighthouse doesn't open until, I weren't aware, I think it's 10 o'clock it actually opens. They are doing a few tours and everything around, but you can actually walk around the actual lighthouse itself. You've got a balcony just where my finger is, and you can then look down onto these beautiful rocks. It reminds me of our Great Ocean Road in Australia. Really, Dimitri? Yeah. Wow. Mel, good morning, my friend. How are you doing? Looks a great spot. Yeah, I'm just so delighted to be back down here, Mel. So delighted. We can now travel as from Monday. Our travel restrictions were lifted. So I live about about 1 hour, 25 minutes from here. So it's just a stunning spot. And like I say, as much as I love looking at lighthouses and knowing about the history and about the actual places and everything like itself, this is what I love most, and this is what I can spend so much time just sat here. I put a packed lunch today. That's actually in the car. I parked only just over the back. Now we're gonna head down. We're gonna do a coastal walk. Basically, we're thinking of heading down this way first and following the coastal walk down here. It's usually very, very quiet. We'll get away from the actual crowds and everything, which will be later on. And heading in this direction, we head down to Loftus Hall, which is the most haunted place in Ireland. It's a big hall. You can actually Google it, people. It's called Loftus, Loftus, Loftus Hall. And that's the most haunted place in Ireland, which is quite a mysterious place as well. I've done a few broadcasts from over on Periscope from there. And I've actually put the drone up over there as well. Heavenly, heavenly do. Bestie, 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 how you doing? Good to see you. Look at these rocks. Look at these waves. Oh my God, it is so rough, but this is what I come here for. I love it. I just get so excited. When I'm off broadcast, guys, you don't know how I get so excited. I've got the camera and everything in the car. I only come out light at the moment, just to have a walk around, just to actually do a quick broadcast. And then what we'll do, we'll head back to the car. We'll start our journey. We'll start our day. And then we'll be heading back to here for lunchtime. And then we're going to head over to a beautiful fishing village, which is about an hour's walk in this direction. We're out for the day, guys. So long as we get back for around about 5 o'clock this evening, then no problem. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, but them waves are just absolutely gorgeous. And the sea is so beautiful, clean. You can see like the spray foam. Hold on a second, I need to check on this. Oh, he's here. He's right by my side. I don't want him getting too close, guys, because I don't know what his common sense is actually like today, whether he's going to be sensible. Hopefully he is. Now I need to put my I've got my stabilizers for later on the walks as well, guys. It's just because I wanted to start off on schedule. I had it scheduled in for 8:30, so Bob's your uncle. I was there at 8:30. Teddy, keep away from there. It's a little bit too dangerous for you heading there, mate. So we'll have a walk around the other side, guys, just to show you the other side of the actual lighthouse there. But isn't that just a beautiful view? It's like a picture card. Just absolutely fabulous. But all the stuff which I want to show you is actually inside. I thought I could get in there before the actual The lighthouse actually opens, like I say, at 10 o'clock. They do walking tours around the actual lighthouse, which is very, very interesting as well. I did them a few years back, about 3 or 4 years back. We did the tour around there, and inside it's absolutely incredible. But when you think of, wow, like 3 4 meter walls on this, so like so in some places the actual lighthouse, they're 12-foot walls which actually go up there. As you can imagine, there's no way of getting reception or doing a broadcast from inside of there. Absolutely no chance. We'll take you around this side just to show you the cliffs and everything around this side, because it is most it is so beautiful, so beautiful. And obviously we've got that's a little cafe, as you can see there. That's looking into the cafe. They've got some, while they can have their coffee and scones, they can sit out and look at the beautiful views out here. And like I say, hopefully, when I woke up there, I woke very, very early. Like I was saying to Chad there, I was awake at 4 o'clock. I was going to head down here to try and do a sunrise down here from Phuket, but it was tipping it down with rain, absolutely tipping it down. I was a bit reluctant whether it's going to be worth coming down here, whether I could broadcast, so I hung on till around about 6:30. It was still raining, so I left the house not thinking it'd be any good down here. And it's actually quite nice, actually. It's quite pleasant. It's not cold at all, but you've got the wind still. You've still got the waves bashing against the rocks. I mean, you can see it better from this side. Isn't that just beautiful? Let me just stay quiet and let you listen to them waves for a second, because it's so relaxing. Big one coming in there. Teddy. Let's head around this side. See these things along the side? Any idea? Anybody any idea what these are actually used for? There's all these little slats around the side, and these go all the way actually around the lighthouse itself, around the actual wall. So I don't know if anybody's any idea what they actually use these for. I don't know if anybody's still here or anybody commenting, guys, because I'm having nothing actually come up. I tell you what before anyway, guys, I don't know whether you can still hear me. I may have to start again. But these are where they actually put, no idea. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Mel. They're actually where they put the ladder on. Okay, so they put a ladder on the side here, rest it up against the walls, and that's how they do the maintenance of the actual walls along the side there. Because obviously, if they try and put a ladder on here, it's quite easily going to slip. So they have these slots, so they can put the ladder in there, and that's how they do the maintenance on the sidewalls. Got a couple of fishermen coming down here as well. So we're going to head over this way. Teddy, come here. But you have to be, a lot of this is actually limestone as well. Just bear with me. Morning, lads. How are you? Spot of fishing today, yeah? Hey, Ted. But yeah, all those rocks slate. It's like a limestone, Mel. It's like a limestone. Now, I do have the exact thing what it actually is, but you can see along the side, there's so many steep cliffs as well. You've got to be so careful. And you can see these campers here, they're not actually supposed to be on that. This is actually a turning circle for camper vans and everything like that. Now, when it starts to get busy and everything, and camper vans start to come up here to try and turn around, they're not going to be able to turn around because these Egypts at the end here, these are actually parked here and they're not supposed to be parked there. That's actually a turning circle because it's only a narrow path, well, a narrow lane which actually comes up here. So it's pretty inconsiderate of these people. But hey, I guess you get it everywhere. Teddy, Teddy, come here. He's getting a little too far away from me. I don't want him to get too far. But I don't know whether he's actually still scared of the noise of the sea, like, because I took him down to a beach in when I was working. I took him down to Bray Beach. I did a couple of quick broadcasts from there, and he won't go anywhere near the sea. So it's whether he's a little bit scared of the actual noises, I'm not quite sure. Hopefully that's the case for today, and he don't go too close anyway, because as you can imagine, getting too close to this today, guys, you get caught by one of them waves and you're not going to survive that. I wouldn't be a very, very strong swimmer either, so there's no way of me jumping in after Teddy. Wait, Teds. Wait. Don't get too close, mister. Don't get too close. Oh my God, absolutely, Mel. Absolutely freezing. And these are some big waves coming in. God, these would be good surfing surfing today. See, this is going to hit against here now, and then you've got a blow down here. There you go. It's just come up there. But that is pretty rough. Rough off the rocks. Exactly, yeah. And you've got to be so careful as well because the tide, I need to check the tide level. I think it's actually, looking at it here, it could actually still be coming in. Or looking at it, these rocks are actually still very, very wet like, so quite possibly it could be on its way out. I need to check the tide levels as well, because I'll walk down the side. What we try to do is follow it along the actual rocks as well. Rather than walking on the grass like and looking down on it, we try to follow the rocks around. And obviously you have to be careful because if that tide comes, there are places where the tide can actually come in behind you and you get stuck. Slip. Yeah, exactly. Now I do have boots on today, like, and they are good grippers as well, like, so hopefully they'll give me enough tread. I would head down towards the end, but I'm a little concerned, especially with Teddy, like, I don't want him to get too close to me if I'm heading down on looking onto one of these, because if one of them waves does come in, and as you can see, it is pretty rough. The waves are actually coming up against the across the tops of the rocks as well. So probably not a good idea. But yeah, due to the travel restrictions and everything being lifted last Monday, now everybody's starting to travel to go on holidays around Ireland, you could say, and the camper van is obviously the big thing. Now I do have a, oh, look at him, I told you he won't go far. I got a loan of a camper van whenever I need it. Like one of my work colleagues, like he's got a camper van, and he said to me, he says, have it whenever you want it. All you got to do is put diesel in it, and you can travel. So I need to work out where I want to go. I know, I know. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Maybe I'll take it for like 10 days and head down, maybe around Kerry area, around the Ring of around Dingle, Ring of Kerry, and head down there and do some broadcasts from there. So I need to work it out. I need the weather to pick up a little bit before then. But yeah, so it's great that he's actually offered me that. All I've got to do is put diesel in. Teddy, not too far, mister. Not too far. Beautiful. And you can actually, when you actually do the tour, guys, you actually end up at the balcony up here, and you can actually look out on the fabulous views. There has been in the winter time, there have been some type of whales actually spotted out here as well. I've never spotted anything myself. I've seen lots of seabirds. Thanks for the soup, Aunt Mel, you're very kind. I've seen lots of seabirds. I've not seen the puffins. Now the puffins are, you can't actually see the islands. So hopefully later on today, if it clears up, but the salty islands are basically out here, and that's where I head out to see the puffins and the gannets. Now you can actually see the salty islands from here, so hopefully later on today I will be able to show you. So hopefully the end of this month, Teddy, hopefully the end of this month or the round about the beginning, first week, second week in June, we'll be heading across to see the puffins. Wow, look at that wave just heading in there. It seems to be pretty quiet today, Mel, for some reason. Hi, Knowledge. How are you, my friend? Great to see you. Teddy, come here. Come here. He thinks he's done wrong, but it obviously he hasn't. I just don't. I think he's a little bit scared of the actually. Yeah, it seems that. Yeah, Mel, it seems very, very quiet this morning. Maybe I'm just broadcasting at the wrong time. Not quite sure. Wait there. Sit down. Sit down. There you go. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's such a good boy, aren't you? And you missed one down there. That's it. He's the best, Mel. He really is. He's such a cute lad as well. He comes literally everywhere with me. He comes everywhere, no matter where I'm heading. The only place he won't be coming is obviously over to the Salty Islands because he's no. I'm doing good. Great to see you too. Thanks, Knowledge. Same to you, my friend. He's not allowed onto the salty islands at all. Like, there's no dogs, there's no drones allowed over there. Like, it's just one of them places where you got to respect the actual small island it is. You can walk from one end to the far end, like in probably about 45 minutes. It's only very, very small. I get to spend like 5 hours. I'm going to try and get a special boat across there. Well, not so much a special boat, but they do a photographic boat where people leave and head across there at 7 o'clock and they don't come back till 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's my plan now. Once it clears up, you may see. Now, these guys are actually fishing. I don't know whether we're going to see anything caught this morning. Who knows? Don't go too close there, lads. Don't go too close. Because that sea is pretty rough. What I might do, Mel, is I may start our walk, and I will be back later on because it's so. I would be so scared Teddy would go to. I know, Mel. That's the problem. He is very, very good, and if I do call him, he does come back. So we're lucky. I might cut this off around about 30 minutes, and then I'll be doing a number of broadcasts during the day, guys. We will. Start our coastal walk. I need to get back to the car. The car's just basically parked over here. I need to put my backpack and everything on and get my camera stuff and everything. And I thought, well, I was running a few minutes late, so I thought I did schedule for 8:30. So I thought I'd better live up to my thing. But it looks like a lot of people are not actually heading in. So what I'll do, I'll start my walk. We'll head down to either the fishing. So give me a choice. What the choice is? No, I will give you a choice. In this way, head across the coastal road. This way, we head to Loftus Hall, which is the most haunted place in Ireland. We can head that way, head this way first, and we head to a beautiful, beautiful little fishing port. So what would you like me to head to first? I know, Mel, you'll probably be heading to bed anyway, but I'm, oh, wow, look at that wave just headed up in front of me there. But yeah, maybe I've got a lot of history and everything about the lighthouse and everything like that, but I don't want to repeat myself several times. Like, there's a lot of facts, there's a lot of history. Wow! Oh my God, that was massive, guys. That was massive. It's probably hard for you to see how big some of these waves are. Fishing port, please. Chad, that's what we'll do first. We'll head across to the fishing port. Then later on in the day, we'll head over. What we'll do, we'll head down to the fishing port. I've got to meet somebody I've got to go on a broadcast at 12 o'clock like today. So that'll work out probably right. About an hour or so down this direction. That'll take me up to around about 10 o'clock. Stay around the fishing port for half an hour. Head back this way. And then we can always head down to Loftus Hall from there. So yeah, I've got to meet Mark on his water broadcast at 12 o'clock today. So I agree. There you go. There we go. Those waves are amazing. Exactly, yeah. There's some big waves around here, guys. and it is just so beautiful. So yeah, I need to be joining Mark round about, I told him 12 midday today, so I need to be back at this location or around this location around about 12 o'clock. So that's what we'll do first. Almost 3 a.m. here. Oh, heavenly. You need to get some sleep, my friend. But I will be back, so you get some sleep. I will be back. I'm round here for around about 6-7 hours today, like, so we'll be heading in 2 directions. So wow, there's another one there. Incredible waves, guys. Teddy, come here. How you doing? But yeah, I will be back during the day. We're going to head, like I say, we'll take the coastal work down to the small fishing village down there. Then we'll come back here. I do a broadcast from 12 o'clock, joining Mark on here. And then I'll catch you later. Well, then I got to drive home now. Take care. Mel, great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Okay, so I'll leave you with that beautiful lighthouse, the Hook Lighthouse here in Ireland, on the west coast of Ireland, 800 years old, and wow, look at that. We will be back later on in the day, guys. So Mel, thanks for the awards, my friend. Heavenly Do Knowledge, Chad, appreciate you dropping in. You're all awesome. So for the time being, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to get Teddy all sorted out. I might even put his jacket on because it is a little bit nippy, but for the time being, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you with that beautiful sight of the lighthouse, and we will be back later on. So you know what it is for me and Teddy. It's a 3, 2, 1, and we're out of here.